The Institute of Aviation is one of the oldest research institutions in Europe. Its history dates back to the beginnings of Polish independence, but the official date for the Institute's commencement of activity is August 1st, 1926. The profile of operations in the years 1926-1939 was focused primarily on the testing and certification of aircraft. All pre-war Polish military aircraft were tested and certified at the Institute. In a short time, it became a respected research center in the country and a forge for valuable inventive work which marked out new horizons in the aviation industry. The Second World War interrupted the Institute's activities, but fortunately the staff remained in close connection with aviation, taking jobs in reputed foreign institutions, particularly in England. In the initial phase of post-war activities, the Institute developed jet and pulse engines, as well as work beginning on the breakthrough in Polish aviation industry, the GIL helicopter. The post-war period was a time at which the research and construction staff dealt mainly with the design and manufacture of the licensed PO-2 biplanes and the very modern, for the time, fighter aircraft MiG-15. The expansion of the aviation industry in the 1951-53 set the Institute tasks associated with running the licensed production of the Soviet combat aircraft of type LIM-1 and LIM-2 and their engines. At the same time, the Institute participated in the development of Polish gliders and ran its own construction works, the result of which was at the time the first Polish experimental helicopter BZ-1 GIL, developed under the direction of the engineer Bronisław Żurakowski. The same team of engineers later on designed the BZ-4 Żuk helicopter and the experimental Trzmiel helicopter driven by two jet motors at the ends of the rotor blades. In the mid-50s, the Airframe Design Office under the director of engineer Tadeusz Sołtyk was established. In the office, a sanitary version of the CSS-13 aircraft was designed, and in 1953, the design of a new variant of the Junak 2, renumbered as Junak 3, was drawn up. Another of the office project was the trainer aircraft TS-8 Bies. 3 prototypes were made in the workshops of Institute in the 1953-1955. In 1954, the Institute established a design office headed by Professor Franciszek Misztal, in which the passenger plane FM-11 was developed, followed by its enlarged version FM-12, later known as the MD-12. At the Piston Engine Construction Office, led by engineer Witold Narkiewicz, the WN3 7-cylinder Star air-cooled was designed. It was intended for the Bies aircraft. The engine was mass-produced. In 1956, the project was established for the first Polish jet training aircraft, the TS-11 Iskra and its engine. Further years saw the specialization in the design and research of flying objects, rockets and flying targets. The meteorological rocket Meteor-1 met with acclaim. In subsequent years, the Institute primarily worked on the program to create combat trainer aircraft for the military. The I-22 Irida aircraft received the required certificates confirming the aircraft's compliance with applicable regulations and customers' requirements. A new challenge for the Institute's engineers was the project of building a new generation 4-seater composite passenger aircraft, the I-23 Manager. The work was completed successfully and the plane received very good marks from experts. Among the projects of the 1990s and 2000 period, the 2-seater patrol and training helicopter IS-2 and the rescue patrol hovercraft Ranger also should be highlighted. Currently, the Institute of Aviation is an institution specializing in the provision of research of the highest world quality, providing solutions to the problems facing modern aviation. It closely cooperates with the global giants of the aviation industry: General Electric, Boeing, Airbus and Pratt & Whitney, Leonardo Helicopters, Bombardier and Embraer.